Hi, I'm Anne Robson, and I'm reading from my new novel, Searching for a Shadow. I am totally unprepared for the bustle and buzz of the arrivals hall at Maputo Airport. Wobbly ceiling fans do their best to move the hot, humid air, but the room is too crowded, the bodies too close. A cacophony of chatter, laughter, and shouting echoes off the walls. I look around, dazed. Miniskirts, burqas, fedoras, turbans. Nursing mothers, crippled beggars, bow-legged old men. People clutching boxes and bird cages. Coconuts and cakes. There's even a man in a kilt. Everyone pushes and shoves, oblivious to the concept of personal space. Most of the people have skin tones somewhere between cafe au lait and blue-black, but scattered among them are a handful of light-skinned Europeans or local Portuguese with sun-darkened complexions. My eyes dart to each white face in turn. None is my brother Zack's. I stand on tiptoes to peer between the people milling around me. I must have missed him. He has to be somewhere in the crowd. I glance at the wall clock. I disembarked 20 minutes ago. He should be here by now. Damn you, Zack. Where are you? With both hands I grip the handle of my carry-on. My heart hammers in my chest. What am I going to do if he doesn't show up? Out of nowhere, a mangy dog dashed past me, a gangly black teenager in hot pursuit. The boy crashes straight into me, knocking me to the concrete floor. Both my hands are still glued to the carry-on, so I land with a painful thump on my butt. Someone leans up and taps me on the shoulder. I'm so wired I jump. Grinning down at me is a tall man wearing one of those ridiculous, multi-pocketed khaki vests. A camera dangles from a strap around his neck. He's probably in his mid-30s, but it's hard to tell because the wavy brown hair is falling in his eyes. He could use a haircut. Zoe Elliott, he asks, extending a hand to help me up. I glare at the grinning stranger. What is so funny about being knocked off one's feet? It's not as if I chose to collapse in a heap on the concrete floor with crazy people stumbling over me. Reluctantly, I pry my fingers loose from the handle of my carry-on and let the man help me up. How do you know my name? I ask, dusting myself off. The fool is still smiling. His skin is tanned and his chin stubbly. His hair curls over his collar. No brainer, he says. Spitting image of your brother. I try to place his accent. British? I'm too tired to make sense of any of this. What I need is a hot shower, a bed, and 12 hours sleep. The man extends his big hand. Nick Kavanagh. Met Zack 2 weeks ago. He sat next to each other on a plane flying into Maputo. He has little creases fanning out from the corners of his eyes, like he spends a lot of time squinting into the sun. He grabs the handle of my toppled carry-on and sets it back on its wheels. He told me you two are hunting for your father. He's hunting. I scan the airport hall again, my irritation rising. Where is he? He was supposed to pick me up. Avoiding my eyes, Kavanagh shrugs an apology. Zack asked me to do the honors. He left for Pemba yesterday. What? He knew I was coming. And where the hell is Pemba? Wouldn't you know it? Typical Zack. Heat rushes up my neck and spreads across my face. Kavanagh scratches his head. He warned me you'd be mad. Really? I cross my arms over my chest. So what am I supposed to do? Hang out in this godforsaken airport until he decides to pick me up? My left foot taps the concrete. Not a problem. It's all arranged. You're coming home with me. He motions with his head for me to follow him. Then he marches off, pulling my carry-on behind him. You can't be serious, I say. but Nick Kavanagh and my suitcase are already disappearing into the crowd.